Let's be real, not every laptop can handle ethical hacking. You need raw power, stealth level speed, and security features that don't choke under pressure. Most people think any gaming laptop can do the job. Wrong. Ethical hacking pushes systems to the edge. Multiple vMIS, Kali Linux, Wireshark, Burp suite, heavy cracking tools, all running at once. So if your machine can't handle chaos, it's game over. But stick around, because one of these laptops has a game-changing feature that flips the whole hacking setup scene upside down. Before we jump in, quick note, I've tested and researched what pros actually use. This list isn't about hype. It's about performance, value, and real-world use. Let's crack into it. The number one is Microsoft Surface Laptop Studio 2. This one's the design meets power pick. It packs Intel 14th Gen H series CPUs, options for discrete GPUs, and up to 64GB RAM, which matters when you're running nested vMIS and packet captures. The hinge display design gives you a convertible for pen input, perfect for sketching network diagrams or annotating logs on the fly. Fast SSDs and snappy thermal throttling keep long scans smooth. It's not just pretty, it's productive. In real-world use, Surface Laptop Studio 2 feels like a professional tool that doubles as a lab workstation. Build quality is premium, the chassis stays cool, the trackpad is precise, and the display helps with long nights of command line work. Downsides: repairs can be fiddly and ports are limited, so you'll want a dongle for extra nicks. Ideal for security consultants who value portability and versatility without sacrificing core power. The number two is Lenovo Legion 7i Pro Gen 9. Think of it as the hacker's tank. Intel Core i9, RTX 4080, 32 to 64GB RAM, and cooling so advanced it laughs at heat. Perfect for penetration testing that pushes hardware limits. The Legion's port selection is generous, which means connecting external adapters, Ethernet dongles, and GPU-accelerated cracking rigs is painless. This one's built for sustained heavy loads. Using it feels like driving a race car. Aggressive, fast, and confident. It's heavier than an Ultrabook, but that's the trade-off for power and thermal control. If your hacking setup includes massive word lists, GPU-based cracking, or long network simulations, this is your go-to. Built for the hacker who loves speed over subtlety. The number three is ASUS Zephyrus G14. This unit is legendary for one reason: insane power in a tiny package. AMD Ryzen 9 and RTX 4070 performance make it a multitasking dream. Multiple Linux vMIS, network analysis, and GPU-accelerated tasks all work without the fan screaming. Battery life is surprisingly good for the power it packs, so it's the perfect travel companion for conferences and client visits. In real life, the G14 is shockingly quiet and durable. Magnesium alloy build keeps it light, and the 165Hz screen makes code and dashboards pop. It can run warm under extreme loads, but that's expected for this performance density. Ideal for nomadic hackers who need desktop-class power and a backpack-sized machine. The number four is HP Omen 16. This is the sleeper pick with huge practicality. Latest Intel or AMD CPUs, RTX 4070 class GPUs, and an efficient thermal setup mean reliable performance for long scans and VM farms. The Omen's internal layout is user-friendly. Upgrading RAM and storage is straightforward, which matters if you upgrade a lab instead of buying new gear every year. Using the Omen 16 feels pragmatic. It's robust, with a good keyboard and solid port selection. It won't win style awards, but it will win reliability contests. For hackers on a mid-range budget who prioritize performance per dollar and upgradability, this is a killer choice. The trade-off is it's a bit bulkier, but that also helps keep temperatures down. The number five is Apple MacBook Pro M3 Max. Yes, a Mac makes this list. The M3 Max obliterates benchmarks and virtualization has improved drastically. Parallels UTM. or even Docker setups with Linux guests run incredibly smoothly. Battery life is ridiculous, giving you long reconnaissance sessions unplugged. Retina display and quiet fans make marathon coding and report writing painless. What's the real-world angle? MacOS's security model gives you a safer baseline for sensitive work, and the hardware's reliability is best in class. Some niche tools require workarounds, but for OSINT, secure development, and many pentesting tasks, it's silent, efficient, and resilient. If you want security-first work with amazing battery life, this is your stealth performer. The number 6 is Framework Laptop 13. Remember the game-changing feature I teased earlier? This is it. The framework's real power is modularity. Nearly every part is replaceable and upgradable. Swap the I/O, upgrade the mainboard, replace the keyboard. It's designed to be repaired and customized. For ethical hackers who want control over hardware, privacy, and long-term tweakability, this is revolutionary. In practice, the framework performs impressively for its size. It supports Linux brilliantly, runs multiple VMs with ease depending on chosen CPU and RAM, and it's lightweight for travel. The trade-offs, not the raw GPU firepower of a big gaming rig, but the flexibility and future-proof value are unmatched. For anyone who hates planned obsolescence and loves tinkering, it's a dream. Quick break. Did you know the first corporate ethical hacker gigs date back to the 1970s? Tools were primitive, and hardware demands were tiny compared to today. Now, CPU cores, RAM, and SSD speed are the battleground. Pattern interrupt. A fast SSD can cut down VM boot and tool load times dramatically. Don't skimp. Asterisk, which side are you on? Team Power or Team Custom? Drop your pick in the comments. Let's see who wins. If this breakdown helped you decide, smash that subscribe button. Next video, the exact accessories and portable lab setups that turn any laptop into a full hacking workstation. You won't want to miss it.